Yes, hello everybody. Quickly about retirement. I just want to think about it, think through it. So when you're young, you have always to think about retirement when you're 65 or 67 or whenever you want to go into your retirement. You have to plan for 30 years, and that's a really long time, and therefore you need several sources of income when you retire. Otherwise you will run out of money. Everyone knows that the social systems with the social security, the normal retirement payment from the government, they are not enough. You can't just focus on this one. It will not last. It's not enough. Inflation eats it away. And also, nobody works 45 years like without any break. People get sick, they get unemployed, they work part-time. People get, you have a family, you get babies, you travel, you maybe take off a year or whatever. So the 45 years paying into those systems is kind of a myth. It's not real. And even if so, let's say you pay in social security in these normal retirement systems, you would pay in 45 years non-stop. Let's say that's the ideal thing. You start with 25 years old and you non-stop you pay in, have always a job. Even then I would say it's not enough. Consider inflation. Inflation is a big risk to your retirement. It's slowly eating away on your assets. So you have, have always in your head the inflation thing. So let's say you have a decent social security, you have a decent government retirement. That is one pillar, but you have to have several around it to give you a nice source. You can have like a rental property. It gives you a monthly income. You should also have dividend stocks or index fund, because the stock market is the best source of returns long term. The stock market gives you a return of between 6 and 10%. It depends on the country you are in, but over decades it's a nice return machine. Also watch the costs, watch the fees. There are so many things, hidden fees or fees you don't know about. The more fees you avoid, the better your retirement will be. It pays off to be very careful with fees on the long run. People are very critical in these days about active fund managers, because they charge 1 point some percent every year, and their return is not, most of them is not better than the index. So a very cheap index fund is a nice thing to have. And besides the index fund and some special retirement accounts and your social security, the government retirement, if you have several pillars, maybe what I said, a rental property, that's a good thing. Other solutions like savings accounts or typical like bank accounts, put money aside. You need a cushion, you need like an emergency fund, but those tools are usually not good for retirement, because inflation takes it away and the return is so little. It's so difficult. You will lose long term a lot of money. So make sure when you invest for retirement to get a decent return. You need it. Otherwise it's very difficult to close the gap what you need and what you want, and it can be really a tough time if you have not enough money when you retire. 30 years you have to pay for, and you want to enjoy the time. So as a general rule, you also should be very frugal. You should live when you work. You should put money on the side. You can't spend everything. It will be tough. Everything comes back at some point in life, and so be more careful at the beginning of your career. During your career, put some money on the side, and it pays off long term, and you also feel more relaxed, and it's more easy life, and you don't have to worry so much. If you have a cushion, it makes it so much easier. Everything what you do in life, the pressure just goes away. And I wish you all the best. Bye.